I'm late as always, but it's the fairy tale chapter 424, and I am just saying again, are you kidding me? The despair is really hyping up in this manga. Everyone's theories have been different. I hoped and while my theory was even more ridiculous, the fact that this has happened has made a lot of people question what is his motives. Well, what do you think? Well, first, let me tell you about this chapter. First of all, Lucy and Co. finds Yuvia in the rainfall village, a village where only there it always rains. Yuvia is sitting there, and when Natsu approaches, she thinks she sees Grey. But as soon as she sees it's Natsu, she cries but collapses. Apparently, she has a huge fever, which means that even though Yuvia is a rain woman, even she is not immune to the fact that it always be outside the rain. And it also shows, even though a lot of people still complain of the fact that Yuvia is always about Grey-sama, Grey-sama, this also shows just how broken Yuvia is. She reveals apparently they used to live together for half a year, train together, do good jobs together, even sleep together, although that turned out to be a lie, because Grey kicked her out of the bed. He opened up to her, but still refuses to bang her. His loss. And but the strange thing is, after some half a year, Grey's tattoo began to change. Or is it really his devil-slaying tattoo changing, causing some strange change in him? And after that, half a year later, he disappeared. And because he would disappear, then come back without long. And then now, Yuvia has waited for him for so long, but he hasn't come back. She is completely broken and heartless. And here Natsu actually says something hypocritical. He says, that guy who leave without saying a word, where Lucy once again points out, well, you left also without a word. We left a will, did we? And here's strange thing is, Happy corrects him, saying, no, that was not a will, that was a note. And it shows that Lucy still has not really forgiven, still haven't really gotten over the fact that Natsu just disappeared without that. And that is actually true. A lot of characters hate Natsu, and I cannot understand why. I cannot understand why. Is it because he's so simple? Is it because he's such an annoying idiot hero, in your opinion? Is it because he's a one-hit man? Is it because he technically has no real character in your views? Because the only negative side I see of his personality here is his childish sentiment that it was not my fault. That is an emotion I do not like in an anime character, especially when they do not learn from it. The fact that Natsu did not show a face of regret, instead a little face of, oh, come on, that I can criticize. Even I can criticize that. Because he feels he did this for the better. But it doesn't change the fact he did this without consulting the others. And he has to learn from that. But he won't, because he's Natsu. But enough about that. And Natsu managed to figure out that Sabretooth is near here. He decides to go there. Will we see another Fairy Tail member? We don't know. But we do know that the title of this episode was Avatar, right? Well, no, it's not the Avatar, the Last Airbender, or Korra, and the lesbian energy bending, or fire bending, or anything like that. Nope. It's the fact that a new Dark Guild has been formed. A guild that is apparently superior to the Balam Alliance. And Grey is a member of that Dark Guild. Okay, theory time. 3 theories. 1. Grey is using them for information. He said he wanted to destroy sorry. Sereth has the Book of End. And since this is Avatar is a guild that worships Sereth and want to get rid of all the mages that defy him, maybe he's using this guild in order to find Sereth. and destroy the guild. It doesn't explain why he did it himself, though, but that I can ask. Maybe he just doesn't want to endanger anyone else. Because Gray has always been that kind of character. It's personal to him. And when it's personal to him, even though he always has the power of friendship inside of him, he always ignores the other people then. Second, the tattoo had changed. Are you telling me the devil slaying magic actually is some kind of corrupted to humanity? Here is the theory though. Why wasn't Silver corrupted? Well, the theory may be Silver was technically dead. Therefore, the side effect of the devil slaying magic may not have come to him. But then again, Silver may not have known that there could have been a side effect to it. Could the devil slaying magic somehow have influenced his mind, therefore making him evil? We don't know that too. Or 3, has what a lot of people call, has Gray finally turned into a Sasuke copy? Has the enormous amount of grief he has experienced, the loss of his parents, the loss of his teacher, the humiliation of a lot of different losses, the loss of a guild that then rebuilt, the loss of a sister figure that was the daughter of his master, another humiliation in front of an entire guild, experienced death only to be brought back alive, been turned into a kid, experiencing then there were demons, and finally meeting his old man, and only to turn out it was a zombie that the demons have used, and not to mention the fact that Fairy Tail split it up. Could that finally have snapped something inside of him, making him mad? I don't think that is plausible. If I were to go for theory, I would hope to go with number 1, but I actually think it's number 2. He has been corrupted. Either way, what we expect is Natsu's just gonna beat the crap out of Gray in order to get him to see the light. But Gray apparently is gonna kick the snot out of Natsu. We may finally get a good fight then. At least you will get a good fight. What is your theory to Natsu? No, not Natsu, to the Gray feeling. I honestly want to know. So give me your thoughts if you have any.